I forgot to make a post about my schedule, so I'm making it now. BTC and altcoin live stream now. That's what I'm doing. Bam. I just gotta upload this now. Let's see. 7 people in the chat. We'll wait a little bit longer until we get more people. There we go. We got Tony in the chat. TM, hello. Craig Berg. Let's go, my pre-rich family. Thanks for all you do, sir. Yeah, I wish Dogelon. I'm waiting for Dogelon, man. I'm annoyed I didn't buy in at -8%. Buy what though? Rami says VRA. Yeah, hey, I saw your message. Thanks for coming by. I saw your comment on my videos. So I'll take a look at VRA for you. I'll put it on the list. We'll take a look at it. I used to make veracity videos. I used to have a member that had this on their watch list. So basically people got weekly updates on it, but then the guide basically disappeared and the veracity videos weren't getting that many views. So I took it off the watch list. I'll take a look at it for you, and feel free to always come by and ask for updates. Have a blessed Sunday. Yeah, seriously. What's up, Jason? You excited? I just made it to 50 billion Elon. Let's go. Hey, that's like 5 grand. I know that because I have 100. So like 100 billion. So that's pretty good, man. Hey, 50 billions is a good amount. I can't buy anymore though, man. 100 billion is a lot of money. And yeah, I don't know. Oh man, come on, Dogelon. Dogecoin, a little trade would be cute this afternoon. Rami says thanks. Jason says this run will be better than life cycle. I'm hoping so, man. Dogelon to the moon. Let's take a look at veracity for the gentleman, for Rami, that requested it. Yeah, so veracity. Taking a look at veracity on the live stream. So veracity is still macro bearish under 2027, unfortunately. Bullish over 2053, bearish under 2028. So unfortunately, it's still bearish. No price action. We're just still consolidating and accumulating. Nothing crazy on the stock RSI and RSI. Once we break through this ceiling in this iron area of resistance, this iron ceiling, then we can start, saying veracity to the moon, veracity bull run. But until we get to this level, just keep in mind we could still come back up to this area, get stuck, reject it, and come back down, which is exactly what happened last time. So back when we made this January 2023 low, you got stuck at the 382, got rejected, came up, got stuck at the 0.5, made a higher high, and then actually ended up making a lower low. Double bottoming, consolidating, made a lower high, and then you basically went back down and made cycle lows. So the same thing is valid here. We do need to get over this area, consolidate and stay over this area for a continuation up, for an uptrend forming, and then we can say veracity to the moon. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Oh man, this is gonna be a slow day. Oh wait, Dogecoin. Yeah, we can take a look at Dogecoin. Can you look at SHX Stronghold? Yeah, we can. I'll never reach 100. 20 was my goal. I am doing great with 50. I have a lot in Chrono. Oh, okay. So that's why. Yeah, so I don't have any money in anything else. I just have 100 billion Dogelon. Like my aches, like, you know how people are like, oh, diversify and buy Chronos and buy you know, Litecoin, buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. Me, I'm just all in. I like jumped head into Dogelon Mars. So if I make it, I'm going to be making it with Dogelon Mars. What do you think about Jasmy? We could take a look at it. Can you take a look at Swiftcoin? Did you, Tony, the question is, did you take a look at my video I posted yesterday? So I posted an update video on Swiftcoin yesterday. So did you look at it? Because most likely nothing has changed from our weekly update videos on Swiftcoin. Let's take a look at SHX. Yeah, so it's doing pretty good. Taking a look at Stronghold, SHX on the live stream. So far so good. We did say, I guess technically as of right now, we did make a higher high, so we do need to kind of redraw our targets. Let me delete these. So yeah, I mean, we still have support at 1 cent 70. I'd say as long as it stays over 1 cent 70 with a little bit more of a sell-off consolidation, 5 cents is still the next target, which clearly validates this uptrend forming. So you're still making higher lows and higher highs. So you're in this channel right now. And 5 cents is the target on the upside. At any point, if we do fall below 1 cent 70, I'd say the top is in and we are probably in for a deeper correction. But at that point, you could still argue that you are maintaining uptrends given at what area of support it holds, which we'll take a look at that point. But very bullish as long as we're over 1 cent 70. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Also, TM, we did make a Jasmy update video yesterday. So did you check out the video that I made yesterday on Jasmy? Because we did take a look at it already. And nothing has changed, unfortunately. You are very welcome, Craig. We got 2 coins to look at today, so it's going to be a very easy day today. I want to say maybe an hour live stream, depending on how everything goes. An hour and a half live stream. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and support to the channel. I'm trying to get to 10K as soon as possible so that my plaque can become live, because my friend got me this for my birthday, and it's a 10K plaque, because back in the day YouTube used to do 10K plaques, but they don't anymore. So he bought that for me for my birthday, but I wasn't even at 10K, so I need to make that plaque live. So please help me get to 10K subs. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a slow day today. What is this? You know, I've been on Coinbase, or I've been on crypto.com, and I saw a couple coins that are up more than 30%, which is why I have them up. Pump Fund is one of them, and NOS is another one. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, this is a big move. Taking a look at Nosana, NOS, on the live stream. So we had a monster move up. Keep in mind, this is the first time I'm looking at this coin. I'd say we probably got stuck at the 236,382, which we did. We came up to the 382 at $1.20, and we got rejected. So as of right now, this is pretty crucial. I'd say we need to stay over and consolidate over 78 cents. If we don't, then you're looking at a bigger capitulation and a bigger correction back down to the lows. Keep in mind, you're still validating this downtrend too. So until you break out of this downtrend, then nothing is bullish with NOS. On the macro time frame, I mean, this thing went parabolic, right? You did a 700x, so really big move up for NOS. But as of right now, we did get stuck at the 23632 resistance, so we do need to get over $1.18. So hopefully the next candle that spawns pushes us past $1.18 and gets price action over this level. If it doesn't, then we're probably going to come back down and retest the lows. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. What about ICP? Yeah, let's take a look at ICP. Hopefully it's still, I think it's still macro bearish, but we could take a look at it. What's up, crypto? What's good, family? What's up, Roy's Army? Long time no see. How are you? I'm just doing the same thing. There are 19 people in here, only 2 likes. Come on, invaders and gentlemen. Give this man a like. He goes out of his way to make time from his family and my cats to make videos. Let's go. JR Ford, welcome to the live stream. AVNT, we could take a look at that. Let's take a look at ICP. I think it's still bearish, but we could take a look at it. Yeah, it's still bearish. Taking a look at ICP, Internet Computer, on the live stream. So unfortunately, it is still bearish. We did say that it does have resistance at $10 and $23. So nothing has changed. Basically, this is still the low from 2023. You came up, you got stuck at resistance, came down, retested, made a lower high, came back down. What you don't want to see is making a lower high, maybe coming back up to $10 and getting stuck. What you really want to see is a break and a push through 10 to 23. And then once that happens, then ICP to the moon, we could start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But until it breaks this area, just keep in mind, we could still come up and hit literally the top of this channel, get stuck and come back down, make a lower low. So don't get trapped. And with that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Yeah, it is so bearish, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks like it's just consolidating, accumulating. It didn't make a lower low. So it never came back down to $2, which isn't a bad thing. You're just consolidating right now. And it's just a lot of sideways action. Let's see. No requests today. I've seen all bearishness already, seriously. B3 scam coin is running today for those who want to gamble. We could take a look at B3. Free Lightning is in the house. Let's go, Free Lightning. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the boring show. Wait, hold on. What is this? Okay. The outdoor cats are eating. That's good. Let's see. ZEC. We can take a look at that too if you want. There we go. 11 yikes. Y'all. 11 likes. I said yikes. Y'all are the real ones. Let's go. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of today. Dynamic Duo Vision, then Meow. It's a good day. Yeah, I was in his live stream. I was watching his live. And then after he ended his live, I was like, okay, I'll take a look. I'll start going live. What is it? AVNT. Aventis. I feel like this coin, did it just come out? Yeah, it just came out September 9th. I can't even do it on the daily, but I guess I can try. Yeah. Taking a look at Aventis, AVNT. So, I mean, this coin just came out, so take this analysis with a grain of salt, obviously. From the low to the high, I'd say bullish as long as we stay over 63 to 73 cents. So just keep in mind, we could still come back down to this level, retest support, and get ready for the next move up. We would have set the same thing here, which we did come down and tag before we moved up. And then also we could have set that here, but I think we had a deeper correction here. Yeah, we went to the 0.5 and then got a nice move up. So as of right now, very bullish as long as we stay over 63 cents. But if we don't, we might go down to the 0.5, which at that point we'll take a look at. And then as far as the targets on the upside go, I guess $1 and then $1.15 are both the targets on the upside. I mean, there's a lot of targets on the upside. Again, this is on the hourly, so it's very difficult to do. Yeah, so somewhere between $1 and $1.15 are the next targets on the upside. But with that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I think Prompt Wayfinder is going to run soon. If you wanted a good entry, it's coming. What do you think about 100 billion DOGE on Mars? That's how many. That's how much I have. And my first sell target is going to be the 618, which is literally my 10K back at 10 billion. And then I'll have 90 billion to play with. We could take a look at it, though. It's still bearish, though. I mean, there's really nothing. People get mad. But it's like, yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say to the moon? Do you want me to say, oh my gosh, DOGE on Mars very bullish right now? No, it's not. It's going to zero. And I have it, so I guess I can say that. Let's see. What did I miss? ZEC? Is that what is that? Is that Zcash? It is Zcash. I haven't heard. You know, I haven't looked at Zcash since 2018. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Zcash. I can't believe, like, yeah, we haven't taken a look at this in a while. This is a blast from. This is back in the day when I had a Bitcoin Cash. Another one of the coins that I was looking at was Zcash. Taking a look at Zcash, ZEC on the live stream. So Zcash is a blast from the past right now. Taking a look at it on the weekly, it has a lot of price history and a lot of price action. Bearish under $40, bullish over $74. Keeping it very simple. If we do get a breakout over $74, 197 would be in play, which is 618 retracement. Keep in mind, last time we did have, last bull cycle, we came up and we tagged the 786, made a lower high, and then that's all she rode. So we could do the same thing this time on the small, based on the last cycle. The 786 you can see coincides perfectly with the macro 618. Okay, so I'm not saying that it's going to top out at 197, but just be mindful of the fact that we might come back up to this level when we're bullish. We might get stuck and validate a downtrend because technically you've been making lower highs all along. So with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Let's see, B3 you said? I think I looked at B3 because it got listed on Coinbase, right? Yeah, of course it rugged. I remember I even said, oh, like another Coinbase coin. I wonder when it's going to rug. Taking a look at B3 on the live stream. So with B3, be careful. It is still macro bearish under 2038, bullish over 2058. So you might have liquidity wicks up kind of like what it did last time, but you eventually do come back down and make lower lows. So just be careful. What you really want to see, and when you know it's very bullish, is when you see B3 over 2052. So as long as price action gets over this price level, consolidates over it, then we can start looking at the macro targets on the way up. But as of right now, we are still getting stuck at resistance, and it is still bearish, unfortunately. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Wow, man, we are just getting absolutely rinsed, washed, and repeated. This is brutal. Oh, man. Wayfinder. Yeah, we got stuck at resistance, right? Yeah, we got stuck at resistance. We also made a lower low, so. I mean, it is I don't think it's a gamble. I think, honestly, we're probably going to come back. I mean, I feel like this looks like it's about to capitulate. Like, you might come up one more time and then just, like, do something like this. How many times have we seen that? Maybe it does go up. Yeah, maybe you're looking at, maybe it goes and hits a downtrend and you get like a 50 to 70% pump. You're dead. ZBCN, we did an update video on it yesterday. So Zebic is on the watch list, so definitely go check out that video. I don't think anything has changed from our weekly update videos. Zcash is what wrecked me in February 2022 because I was listening to Backer, blockchain backer. At that time, got me stuck in the shadow realm since. It's okay, man. I got stuck in the shadow realm with OXT, so I totally get it. Good thing I took profits yesterday. Let's go. At least you're making money, man. That's good. Shadow Frost is in the house. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the boring show. I was so close to a 5x on one of my coins. What? You didn't sell a 5x? Dude, if Dogelon goes 5x, man, that's like 50 grand. That's $60,000. Please give me a 5x, man. It's crazy because I know that if Dogelon, like if I wake up tomorrow and if Dogelon is up like 300, 400%, I don't care. I'm going to sell because I already know it's going to get a big correction back down. The only reason why I say like, oh, my first sell target is 618 is because if it starts going up slowly, then I'm not in a rush to sell. But guys, you guys got to understand if you see the giant green candle spawn in on the hourly, that's like 500%. Obviously, like there's like, you know what I mean? Like definitely take profits or at least like take your money back out. But it's okay, Shadow Frost. It happens to the best of us, man. I can't even tell you how many times I don't think I ever got a 5x and didn't sell. I've definitely gotten a 200 to 300% and I didn't sell, and it came all the way back down. Good thing I took. Now I'm sitting at 5 figures to play with. What's 5 figures? Oh, like $10,000. Got it. It's okay, Shadow Frost. Don't go so hard on yourself. Do you think Doge will dip back to 23 to 25%? I don't know. Let's see. Because technically, you could still be taking a look at Dogecoin on the live stream. So nothing has really changed from our last week's update video was yesterday, right? We said we had resistance at 29 cents. You made a higher high. We did indicate that the RSI was overbought and the stock RSI is all the way at the top. And we said that with any sort of correction and a sell-off, because that does tend to happen whenever we are overbought, it does need to stay over 25 to 27 cents for a continuation up. 36 cents would be in play. It doesn't have to stay over this level. It just means it's very bullish. But technically, you could argue that, you know, the next area would be 22 cents because still you're still making higher lows at that point. You're still in this upward channel, and technically you're still in an uptrend on the shorter time frame too. So 36 cents would still be in play. The only time I'd be concerned is if it comes down, like retest this uptrend as support. At that point, I'd be like, ooh, okay, because if this breaks, then I'd say, you know, then you're in this like horrible channel, which, guys, this is very bearish. Like this is like worst case scenario. I don't mean to say that. Obviously, everyone's happy right now. We're going up, so let's just keep that momentum going. And 36 cents is in play, but just be mindful of that second scenario too. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. I don't know if maybe it will. I mean, I always think it will. I mean, just look at Dogelon, man. It came all the way back down to the low. Like I feel like whenever these coins have these kinds of bounces, it's for a protection bounce. So I don't mean to be bearish right now, but I really do think that we just got a protection bounce because the market is going to tank when we go through a rate cut temporarily before we start moving back up. That's what I think. Pump is pumping. Yeah, we have it up actually. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Taking a look at Pump Fun on the live stream. Wow, this thing is going parabolic. Congratulations to everybody that bought this coin. As of right now, the next target is 1 cent 30. And then if we go parabolic, we have 4 cents and then 12 cents and so on. We don't need to worry about that right now though. The RSI is extremely overbought, so just be careful. We might have one last impulsive move up, or we might be topping out right now. So just be careful. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of the world, because we could come down and retest this area as support and still have the targets on the upside valid for continuation up. But at any point, if we do fall below 205, I would say the top is in and we are in for a deeper correction, which at that point we'll take a look at the targets. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. And with that being said, I gotta hit you guys with the ad. So sorry guys. Bam. Ad inserted. I like that. It's like, it's not your guys' fault, but I do need to get like a couple pennies for the live stream. How's Crow looking? I don't know. Let's see. Crow. That's a good one to also make a video on. Taking a look at Crow. Making an update video on Crow. Chronos on the live stream. So, we were overbought. We did note that with the RSI being so overbought, we might get some sort of correction. And we are going through some sort of correction right now. 21 to 26 cents is still valid. This is support, so it doesn't necessarily have to come down to 21 cents, but we are in this band right now, okay? So in this area. 51 cents is still in play for a higher high as long as we stay over that. However, if we don't stay over 21 cents, I'd say we are in for a bigger correction, and we are going to, and at that point, we'll look at the next area of support. But we don't need to worry about that right now because we are above 21 cents technically, so we could get any sort of reversal. And the selling could end at any point and we could start making the next move up. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Give me a second, sorry. All right, let's see. I have YouTube Premium. Oh, that's funny. No ads for me. Damn. It's okay because I think I get like part of your YouTube Premium. So if you guys, so basically if you guys are in the live stream or if you guys watch my videos and you bypass ads because you have YouTube Premium, I think I still get a penny from your subscription that you pay to YouTube. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. I never knew that too. Well, let's bring up DOGE. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can bring it up. Earnings. YouTube Premium. Watch page ads. See my analytics. Let's see. Yeah, so in the last 28 days, I have received $3.96 from YouTube Premium. So basically, people that have YouTube Premium and they watch my ads or they bypass the ads, I've gotten $3.96 so far in the last 28 days. So I guess technically I do still get something, which isn't bad. What's up, Carlos? Are we in alt season yet? I don't know. Let's see. Remember what I said, right? I said alt season when BTC dominance breaks below 54%. No, we are not in alt season yet. What are your selling targets for DOGE on Mars? Let's take a look at my favorite coin. Give me a second. Let me tell you. I got burritos with my friend, or I went to a burrito place with one of so I played Yu-Gi-Oh last night, right? And then afterwards I got burritos for my wife and I was telling one of the guys, hey, this place is a very good burrito place. And he went and he rated the burrito 3.5 out of 5, which is pretty good. I think it's pretty good, but he did get a specialty burrito. So you didn't get just a veggie or carne asada, Cali, surf and turf. You got like a one with like hot Cheetos. So it's kind of, it's like, oh, okay, we're going to go again and you got to try another burrito. Bro, heard there will be a big correction in BTC. I think so too. Yeah, I do think there's going to be a big correction. And then when we get the rate cuts, it's going to go up from there. I do think so too. But it doesn't matter for me because I'm not selling. Let's see. So my first selling target for DOGE on Mars is going to be 607. Keep in mind, as of today, that is going to be around a 600% pump. So that's going to be like 7 grand. So like if I have 100 billion right now, which is like 10 grand, that's basically selling 1/10 of my bag, and I'm making all my money back almost, right? That's my first selling target. And then from there, it would be the 618, it would be the 786, and then all-time highs. But that's pretty much it for DOGE on Mars. That's I think my first selling. But then again, if tomorrow I wake up, like straight up, if tomorrow I wake up and everything is like it's at 34, like in the last 8 hours or whatever, or the last 24 hours, it's up like 200%, or it's up 250%, I'm selling everything. Because my bet is that if it gets stuck here again, we're going to come back down and we're going to probably make a lower low. But if we do end up breaking here, then it doesn't matter because my targets are going to get hit anyway. I only own 3 billion Dogecoin. Where should I take it out? You got to decide that for yourself. I think an easy bet for 3 billion, because what's that? That's like $300, so you get like 2 grand out of it. Yeah, I think 2 grand is pretty good. So 3 billion would be, your $300 would be $2,000. I think that's a pretty good return. TM for $20, dude. That first super chat. Hey, you know what, you guys? You got to thank TM because I'm not gonna insert any more ads for the rest of the stream because I made my $20 today, right? Because that's no more ads. You guys better thank TM. Hey, thank you so much, and let me know if there's any other coins you want me to look at for you. And I really appreciate the 20. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, can I request home on Coinbase? Yes, you can. Shadow Frost, you've been here for long enough. Home. Dude, TM for the win, man. First super chat. And yeah, first super chat, and it's $20, man. You're saving the channel, dude. You're saving the stream. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. This looks pretty good. What is this coin? Yeah, this doesn't look bad. Taking a look at Home on the live stream. So Home looks pretty good right now. It's very, 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 very bullish. Targets on the upside is double top previous high. Breakout should send us to around 12 cents. Now, this is pretty crucial because look, we probably came back and retested the 236382, which was a correction. So because we were overbought, we had a correction. So I'm just guessing it is the 236382. I could be wrong. It is. So we came down, we retested this area as support. And the reason why it's also very bullish is because we didn't come back up and got stuck at support flipped resistance, because usually 3 cents 80 would have been resistance once you did break it as support, but it clearly got over it, and now you're consolidating over it. So the targets on the upside are both still valid as long as we stay over 330 and 380. 5 cents 70 and 12 cents are in play, which as of today is going to be around another 200%. But how big is the market cap? Oh yeah, so this thing could go parabolic. Yeah, it's only 100 million, so this thing could theoretically go nuclear. And I guess the next target would be 38 cents. So even then, I mean, you still have a lot of upside potential. So it's like 900%. So it'll still be under a 1 billion market cap, but we won't extend it out that far. We'll just put, double top previous high, breakout, price discovery up to 12 cents as of right now, as long as we stay over the box. The only time that we would be changing this chart is if we do get a break below 3 cents 30 or a break over 5 cents 70. We have to see where it tops out, and then at that point we'll look at support for a continuation up. With that being said, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, not a bad coin. Let's see. Dude, TM, thank you so much for that. Akia, please buying zone for DGen. Yeah, we could take a look at that. Selling targets for Dog and Me. Yeah, we could take a look at that too. DGen. And you guys, I'm like very conservative with my targets. So, I'm just giving you my opinion, okay? I'm just telling you what I think and like where I would. So if you guys are trying to do like 1,000x plays, then just don't listen to me. But if you're like, realistic, like worst case scenario doesn't make all-time highs, and it's because like I'm always scared of coins not making all-time highs, then that's just my thought logic. Is like, okay, I'm always scared that a coin isn't going to go make an all-time high, which is why for Dogelon, my first selling point is going to be the 618, because you could still come up to the 618, get stuck, and then come back down, and that's all she wrote, right? So for Akia, we are bearish. Nothing has changed with DGen. I'd say anything under 2 zeros 42 and 2 zeros 18, over 2 zeros 18, so within this parameter, would be a good buying zone. So right now we're not overbought. I guess technically if we do have another bigger move down or capitulation down with Bitcoin breaking down, 2 zeros 26 would be the next area of support and would be the next area of interest, because technically it could go down that low. You could still be arguing for an uptrend forming, because at that point you would still be making a higher low on here, okay? Because that's the 786. So yeah, you would still be making a higher low on both on the macro time frame and even on the shorter time frame. So 2 zeros 26 would be the next area. And then, however, just keep in mind, we might just never go back down that low, and we might just start moving up from here. So that's pretty much for DGen. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Do you think Luna Classic is going to make move this cycle? No, I honestly don't. I think that even in my update videos for Luna Classic, I think that best case scenario, we come up to 3 zeros 11, which as of today is going to be a 90% pump. Because look, you've been literally making lower highs and validating this downtrend. So slowly this coin is dying. So unless like something drastic happens or it comes back to life or whatever, then I do think that this thing is going to, I could be wrong though. Again, that's only 90%. So that, like, if I was buying Luna Classic, I would be in for 24 to 90% pump. But again, I mean, this thing could go parabolic, right? It's a gamble. Nobody really knows. Thanks, Meow. You're welcome. Free Lightning for 3 beans. Thank you so much for the $3. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Second super chat of the day. Let's go. Join Kelly. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see. AVAX. Ugh. Avalanche. Ugh. I'm just joking. Let's see. Oh yeah, Avalanche is actually. Did my targets change? No, it didn't. We said 382 bullish, 618 target. So I guess I can make a video on this. Taking a look at Avalanche on the live streams, AVAX. So from the cycle high to the low. Keep in mind we did break the 382. We did get stuck at the 0.5 at $30. However, we are technically bullish now on the shorter time frame, and I think we're bullish on the macro time frame. Yeah, we are, because that also does coincide perfectly from the high to the low. So AVAX is officially macro bullish on the macro and shorter time frame. As of right now, the 618 is in play, which is $35. You do need to get a breakout over this, because keep in mind you are in this downtrend making lower highs and lower lows. So you don't want to come up here. You don't want to come up here and get stuck at the 618 for a lower high, or come up and retest this downtrend as resistance and break down. But once you break this, I'd say to the moon, and then from there, we could start taking a look at the 618 on the macro time frame, which is $49, $81 for a higher high, because then just, overnight you could actually argue that you're making higher highs, which again you can see perfectly coincides with the 786 in the previous all-time high. So that's pretty much it for AVAX. Crucial targets and very simple targets right now. Stay over at $25, $35 is in play. Once that happens, we can redraw the targets and look at the next areas. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Been accumulating Talcoin up to 700K, hoping it pumps fourth quarter. Oh, my friend was huge in Talcoin. I remember he really liked Talcoin. He thought it was an amazing coin. Yeah, I still make update videos on Talcoin sometime. Years of patience. Yeah. But did you buy during the accumulation? Because there was a big period of accumulation, and you're up right now. So did you buy back here? Because this was all accumulation. So technically, if you had bought, let's not even say you bought the low. Let's just say you bought here. I mean, you're up almost 200% on your position right now. But yeah, Talcoin right now very bullish. 1 cent 20 and 2 cents 60 are in play for a higher high. So this chart is valid until it's not. So very, very, very bullish right now for Talcoin. Let's see. I went into SHIB. You went into SHIB? You didn't get into DOGE on Mars? Brother, I thought we were DOGE on Mars buddies. Yeah, it's still, unfortunately, it's still stuck. Taking a look at Shiba Inu on the live stream. So unfortunately, it's still getting stuck. We do have short-term resistance at 15 to 18. So 40 is 15, 40 is 18. You can see we've been constantly getting stuck at this, which is bearish. Once we do get a breakout over this, you're coming back up to retest this area of resistance at 40 is 31. A breakout over that should send us to 40 is 48 and then previous highs. And then I think that if we do break the previous all-time high, the next target for SHIB should take us close to 305, which as of today is going to be around a 33, a 34x. But again, that's given that we don't come up to the 786, get stuck for a lower high, and then the bear market starts. So we have a lot of grounds to cover. With that being said, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Low years ago, that's good. So yeah, you're way up then. Update on Beam and the supply. Dwayne Kelly for 5 beans. Thank you so much. 5th super chat. And Cybercurd, thank you so much for the slice of cake, or the slice of pie. 99 cent store. Let's go. Thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's see. So Beam. Hey, Beam is attempting to break out, man. You better get out, dude. You better get out. Beam, this looks good. I mean, this literally looks like it's about to break out. So let's see. Did they release coins? Am I missing it? No, they haven't released any coins. When was the last time they released coins? Yeah, there's no token supply. Oh yeah, there's no release. So they barely released. Yeah, so there's no more token release until October of 2026. So the next, oh man, you have 12 months away. Hey, it might turn bullish temporarily. This might be your way out. So for the next year, you might actually it might actually start going up from here. And you don't have any more token releases until October of 2026. So that's not bad. Yeah, 51 billion is in circulation. 49 billion. Did they burn coins? Why is it saying 49 billion, but over here on the token unlocks, it says the uncirculated supply. Oh, the uncirculated supply. Wait, yeah. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Yeah, unlocked is 51 billion, but it's showing 49 billion. Supply went down. Why did it go down? Yeah, it did shrink, you could tell. Yeah, let's see. Hold on, let's ask AI. I love this. Monitor burn rate versus new tokens. Wait, what is this? Okay, hold on. Staking reduces blah, 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 and high total. Monitor burn. Yeah, where's the burn? Why isn't it saying anything about the burn, though? Hold on, let me see. Let me do my research for you, Dwayne Kelly. Let's see. Yes, Beam, aka Beam Network, does have a real burn token destruction mechanism, so supply can be reduced in certain ways. In Q1 2024, it bought back 141 million Beam. Okay. Oh, okay. And they purchased Beam back and then they burned it. Damn. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the wallet. Because that's a lot of Beam. Yeah, I feel like they burned like 2 billion, so it would be in the first page, right? It's 1 million. Yeah, it would be like up here. Maybe it's this one? No. Yeah, interesting. It says, yeah, it says there is burning. But it's, I don't think it's like that much, but I wonder where it went. Because it's not on here. So is it on another platform? Maybe they burned it on Binance? No. Maybe it's on OKX? I don't know why they would burn it on OKX, but... Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is they do burn, so that's pretty good. But anyway, so yeah, I mean the next burn, or sorry, the next time they're token releasing is October, so this might be your chance. So they just finished. They just finished the last time they did it. Oh, you know what? There's one more. There's one more on October 13th. You can see there's about $1 million being released, okay? So they're releasing $1 million, and then after October 13th, you have 12 months. So that significantly reduces selling pressure, which is probably why you got this move up, because the selling pressure significantly dropped now, and you only have one more release for $1 million, and that's given that they sell all of their tokens, right? I don't think that's gonna happen, but yeah. So you have a shot at a bottom. I do think 1 cent is about to break, and 1 cent 80 is in play. So yeah, I mean, it's always like this, right? And then you start seeing bullish stuff like this where it's like, ooh, maybe you should not sell at the 618. But I mean, this is, yeah, 140%. So I don't know. You have to decide at what point you want to sell. But that's pretty much it for Beam. If I had to give you, yeah, if I had to give you an update, I would say 1 cent is in play and 1 cent 80 is in play. From there, I don't know if it's going to go up and get stuck, retracement, and then followed by a move up. At that point, we'll just have to take a look and make sure it stays over areas of support. I'm so done. I lost so much. If you had option between Mudang, hey, I told you Mudang was going to go up, right? You remember? I told you Mudang was going to do good, and it did. I hope you stayed in, right? Remember we talked about it. Well, yeah, I remember it was you, right, CyberCurt? Because you were like, which one's better, Mudang, Peanut, or Shib? And I told you, I said Mudang is my #1 option. And dude, it went. I really hope you stayed in or you bought it, because it went up 88%. So like, please tell me you kept it, or please tell me you still have Mudang. Which would you choose? I would choose Dogelon because it has the most upside potential. At this point, because we saw literally Mudang come down and double bottom here, I would say wait, because there's no point in buying when the RSI is overbought. So get Mudang off of your radar if you didn't buy. And if you're in, then good for you. But Mudang's off of the radar. Let's look at Peanuts. Peanuts the squirrel. Peanuts. Peanut's not a bad one. Taking a look at Peanut the squirrel on live stream. So Peanut the squirrel is getting stuck at resistance. Keep in mind you're making a lower high here, so that's not bullish. What you really want to see is price action consolidate and stay over 23 cents. So even if we get sideways action, as long as it stays over 23 cents, that's good. 39 cents would be in play. Double top into breakout over this area will confirm macro bullish for Peanut the squirrel. But that's pretty much it. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, Peanut the squirrel also isn't a bad play. I just, like, they're not doing anything, right? I think Dogelon has a lot of stuff going for it. But Peanut the squirrel, like, what is this? It's just a meme coin, and that's it, right? I think, like what are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, dude, Dogelon's, like, making freaking Dogelon swap, Rufus chain, like, metaverse, like, all this stuff, right? I don't even see any writing for Peanut. Like, where... Yeah, that's about Peanut. Peanut is meme coin on, and that's it, right? Like, there's really nothing to do. Like, what is the roadmap, you know? Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? It's garbage. That's what it is. I'm just joking. I don't mean to completely poop on Peanut the squirrel. It is on Robinhood for some reason. But, like, if you're asking me, I would say no. Like, again, this is 250 million. Mudang's already went up that much. And I remember you asked about it, and we already talked about it, right? It's at 215 million. What's your other one? Shib? Yeah, Shib. Shib, I think Shib's still fine. I think Shib is going to go up. I don't know by how much, but I think Shib's good play. And then if it's a higher risk, higher reward, is going to be Dogelon. keep in mind I have Dogelon, so that I'm kind of biased towards it. But again, if we look at all the positives and all the indicators that we typically look at for Dogelon, like Dogelon has so much locked liquidity, man. It has 13 million locked liquidity to 57 million market cap, and that's only on one pairing. It has 4.6 million here on V3. It has 161k. That's nothing. It has 470k, but this is all locked liquidity. So it's like very important. So if you add all those up, it has a really good locked liquidity to market cap ratio, and it's a really big coin. It has 1 million holders. Sorry, it's on 1 million people's watch list. It has 194,000 holders. So it's not a small coin. But again, all the stuff I'm telling you is it coming from extreme biasm because I have the coin. So I hope you understand that I'm not trying to sell you on it, but it does seem like I am trying to sell you on it because I like the coin and I have it. And thank you so much for the 3 beans. So 4 beans total. Let's go. Thank you for the $4 Subway, man. I really appreciate that. I think Elon is the best play because we near the end. Yeah, I think so too. I think that there's no way that we're not getting alt season and then Dogelon is gonna go back down to these lows. I just don't think that's possible. I'm really curious how Q4 is going to play out. Anything is possible, and I'm really hoping. I think we're gonna make it actually. I mean, let's look. When is the? Let's look at how Ethereum. Let's see how Ethereum was the last couple of Decembers. Or sorry, quarters. So 3 months, right? Let's see. So Ethereum. Yeah. So we have here. We have October to December. Yeah, we have October to December. We have October, December green, and then we had the massive rally. Oh man, am I just coming up with hopium right now? We have October, and okay, so we were red in December. We were red in Q4 here, but then we moved up. Look at this. Every single time we move up after. So is it actually going to be Q1 2026? These coins might bottom actually. Oh my gosh, hold on. We got October, and then that's all she wrote. October. Yeah. So now we have October here. So we might actually be red. No. Because look, the last couple times, and then this was the bear market, which I'm assuming this is where it was red, right? So then we were bear market. After here, we were bear market. And then, yeah, we were bearish, and we still ended up going up. And then last year, we were bearish. So how many times? Yeah, so bearish. But both times in Q1, we did get some sort of move up. So, yeah, dude, we're I think we're coming. The end is near. I think the end is near. I think that we are on our way. Yeah, I would say quarter. Yeah, I could literally see that argument. Q4, Q1 of 2026 is where it's at. Yeah. It's very exciting. So basically worst case scenario, Q4 is going to be bearish, and then we get alt season in Q1 of 2026, or going into alt season 2026 Q1, we're going to be bullish. And both case scenarios are like great because we know at least we will get some sort of recovery in Q1 of 2026. I love Elon. I was already in. I just went back all in. What do you mean? Did you just buy? Oh my god, did you just pump my bag? Yeah, I mean, what do you think that Dogelon's going to be 705? Like, do you think you're just going to lose 50%? I don't think so. Holding my Elon, buying the dip, I'm up to 7 billion. 70 billion. Let's go. You're catching up, man. I'm not buying anymore. I have 100 billion and that's it, man. I have billions of Doge GF. Rugged me so bad. 82 billion Doge GF. What is that? Oh my god. Hey, this might come back up. What a gamble. Dude, that's funny. Oh my god, you didn't sell when wait, you didn't sell when you came back up here? You didn't sell when you got 186%? Hey, but this might be the final capitulation before you move up. I mean, this thing is it is at 3x only back up to its all-time high. But how much do you have? 82 billion? Oh man, what is that? Like 80 bucks? You have $80 in it? So you have like $80 in it. Yeah, that might not be bad. You might make like $500-600, but this thing could go parabolic at any point. So that would be the best case scenario for you. I just buy 1K Dogelon, so you bought 10 billion. That's not bad. So 10 billion, again, it's like you're looking at between 3 and 7K. In my opinion, that's what I'm aiming for. Oh, it's like $5? Yeah, so you don't even care, man. Bingo, oh my gosh, a blast from the past. Is that Bingo Bango? Bro, where have you been? Bingo Bango. So Bingo Bango goes back to the live streams when I didn't have a chair and when I used to sit on a box. The good old days. We've come a long way. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers in the next 5 minutes. Bingo Bango's in the house. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh wait, no, let's take a look at... Let me see. Am I missing any coins? Let's see. Sapien. And we already did AVNT. We already did VRA. Nice seeing you in the live stream. And then this guy wants bone, like, yeah, bone. So I'll do Sapien and bone. Taking a look at Sapien on the live stream. So nothing has changed from our last video on Sapien. As of right now, it does look like you're topping out, okay? I think you made a higher high, so at this point we will redraw our areas of support. So with any sort of correction and a sell-off, we do need to stay over this area of support at 24 to 28 cents. Actually, I don't know, did that change? Target on the upside is still 50 cents. 50 cents is still in play. With that being said, again, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yes, you do remember. Welcome to the end of the live stream. So, Dwayne Kelly closing up. I don't like that. I gotta have more Dogelon than Dwayne Kelly. I have to buy more. If Dwayne Kelly gets to 100 billion, I have to buy more. But I'm not gonna buy anymore unless we add another zero. So I told myself I'll buy more if it goes to 708, which in my opinion is the next landing pad. And if it never goes there, then it doesn't matter. But if it does, I could get another 100 billion for $8,000. What a steal. What a steal. I think that's pretty much it. I think, yeah, we've been live for about an hour and 5 minutes. Pretty hungry. I haven't had breakfast, so I'm gonna go make myself a peanut butter jelly sandwich. However, I don't know. It just depends. It just depends on the sentiment. It does look like the chat is slowing down. So, if you guys got any coin requests, let me know. We can keep the show going. Bruh, Vision was so triggered today. I don't think so. I didn't see that. He was triggered when I said, what did I say? I told him something. I said, what did I say? He like freaked out. But it's obviously a joke, but it was funny. Let's see. Have you looked at Caspa Virtuals Protocol and Zebic? So Zebic we did a update video on. So check it out from yesterday's update video. Nothing has changed. Well, I DCA to €6.15. You DCA'd into €6.15? Damn, so you're still down 33%. Yeah, I think my DCA is like 6.017 or 18. So I'm still not even, I think it's like down like 8 grand or something. What is it? 10K to 18K? Yeah. Freaking brutal. Have you looked at Caspa? I'll take a look at Caspa. Hey, lady, come on. Oh my god. Caspa. At this point, we should just redraw everything. Taking a look at Caspa on the live stream. So, as of right now, we do have resistance on the shorter time frame here at 7 cents to 8 cents 90. You can see we did come up here and retest it a couple times, got stuck, but I guess technically this is the macro time frame because I'm taking it from the all-time high. So we do need to get a breakout over 8 cents 90 around this area, which we're getting stuck at right now. And I'd say retesting the 618 at 12 cents is in play. From there to the moon, previous high, and then price discovery up to 49 cents is in play. However, as far as areas of support, I guess technically you could just take it from the low to the high, and you have a long ways away. I mean, yeah, Caspa has long ways away from being macro bearish. I would say macro bearish under 1 cent 40, which we're not even close to, so it doesn't really matter at this point. So keeping it very simple, over 7 cents 20, breakout over 8 cents 90, 12 cents would be in play, then 21, then price discovery up to 50 cents. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Virtuals. Taking a look at Virtuals protocol on the live stream. So Virtuals is very bullish, still over $1.08. You can see we came back and retested the 382 as support, and it's very bullish over this area as long as it stays over $1.08. As of right now, $1.97 is in play, which is the 618. So if you come back up here and double top, come back down, that is bearish. You create a giant McDonald's logo. But once you get a breakout over this area, the next target is $3, then $5, and then price discovery up to $24 will be in play. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Excuse me. And I think with that being said, it was a pretty good live stream today. Thank you so much, TM, for the 20 beans. That is awesome. That really did help the channel revenue today. So thank you so much for that. With that being said, I think we will call it. We will be going live again tomorrow and Thursday. So Monday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is after my work. So 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday and Thursday, we will be going live again. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week next week if I don't see you. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. I hope we all make it. I hope I make it, and I hope you guys make it. I hope Dogelong goes to the moon, and all your guys' coins go to the moon. Have a great day. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream.